Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kryptonian Saiyan here, bringing you guys a review for One Piece Chapter 899, and the plot twists just continue to keep coming. So Jinbe's crew came up to save him at the very last minute. Okay, I'll roll with it. I thought that they'd all escaped, but kind of thinking back to it, we didn't actually know whether or not they're escaping. We just know that they were leaving out of the territory, but we don't know whether or not they actually left for good. So it looks like that actually happened. So that's pretty cool that Oda kind of tied that loose end together with that. Now, the other thing that I gotta kind of talk about is how, basically Peros has been injured so badly that he can't actually keep everything up and he can't really see himself. Luffy is losing blood. Luffy is finally regaining consciousness, but Luffy can't really do much of anything. Sanji's been shot. They've been reunited with the Straw Hats, and you get this moment where Big Mom's just hulking over everything, and Big Mom's pirates are just breaking down the scenarios. They said, look, we have to prepare ourselves for the worst case scenario. Okay, the first thing is we have to look at whether or not this is actually poison cake, and if it is, then Big Mom's gonna die. If the poison doesn't work and it tastes bad, then Big Mom's gonna destroy everything and we're screwed. Or we have to hope for scenario number 3, which is the poison doesn't work and it tastes good and Big Mom spares us all. And he basically says, like, that's the most miraculous ending that we can kind of hope for. And what I like about this is that it's basically putting it to where Sanji's cooking is going to be the one thing, or in this case baking, is going to be the one thing that actually saves them. Because Sanji probably going to make some shit so good, because Pudding's already set the stage for it, where Pudding's like, not Pudding, Capone's wife. She says, like, look, his skill in the kitchen surpasses that of even the head chef. And so what Sanji was able to do in a few hours, the head chef could only do in a few weeks. So it lets you know, like, Sanji's probably gonna hit Big Mom with an orgasm when it comes to how good that shit tastes. Because we've already seen the buildup where everybody who's tasted the cake has just fallen out. They've had tears of joy. So looks like what's gonna happen is, like, Big Mom's gonna taste that shit's gonna taste so good, she's gonna give the motherfuckers a pass. Watch what I say. She's gonna give the motherfuckers a pass because of how good that shit tastes. But what I like is that in this moment, how as all these scenarios are being unfolded, that's when the rest of Big Mom's crew realizes, like, oh shit, the dude from the World Economic Journal and that chick Stussy from the CP0, they got out of here. And so what that lets you know is that this news is going to get spread. There's going to be somebody from the world government who can confirm it, and then the World Economic Journal is going to be able to run the story. So Luffy and his crew just earned one hell of a boost when it comes to bounties. You can bet your ass that that's what's going to happen, but that's going to be a big blow for Big Mom and them. That's going to be a big blow that the Straw Hats were basically able to embarrass them. And you get this moment how Big Mom, she lands on the island, and she's a lot smaller. Big Mom got on Weight Watchers basically, and you get this moment where the flames are just easing up a little bit, and Big Mom's approaching that cake. She's saying wedding cake. She's at those hunger pains, and as the Straw Hats have been reunited, that's when they realized that Smoothie never really gave up on them. Smoothie has basically played chess with them, and they're in a situation where they can't actually escape. And that's when Judge just shows up out of nowhere. Judge got like the bombs and shit going off, and Judge just fucking shit up. And he has this moment, and Luffy trolls us IL. Judge has this moment where he asks Luffy, and he says, like, why don't you come here into inescapable danger just to rescue him? He cooks, he has no royal pride, he has all these emotions, his skin isn't tough, he helps all the weak people. Why would you help him? Luffy says, yo, thank you for helping us escape. Like, Luffy didn't answer none of those questions, and then in typical troll fashion, he just starts waving at Judge and smiles, and Judge is like, how come you didn't answer me, Luffy? And it's just like, Luffy ain't about to answer your ass. And I think that he knew that Judge was insulting Sanji. I think that he knew that, but he wasn't going to give Judge the, for lack of better words, he wasn't going to give Judge the pleasure in knowing that, Luffy understood what he was doing. Luffy was playing some psychological trolling with him. So I thought that, that was pretty cool. I like how even though, Luffy is telling Sanji, like, look, he was definitely listening to your best qualities, Luffy's trying to keep a bit of normalcy there. And as the Straw Hats start freaking out, all of Big Mom's people start getting within firing range and start attacking. The genie is attacking everything. Jimmy's like, how can we come this far and we only end up falling regardless? I can't believe that things ended this way. That ain't how it all goes out. Jinbe's crew shows up at the last minute to save them. I mean, they basically say, look, Captain Jinbe, we came out to see you, okay? We came out to see you out of this territory. We can still be your subordinates until you actually leave here. That bond that we got is going to be enough to see you through this shit. So I like how Jinbe's pulling his weight as a member of the Straw Hats. It's because of that alliance, and it kind of goes back to what I've always said about Luffy. You know, Luffy has that effect on people to where very powerful and influential people want to follow this dude, and it's only when he's been able to work that Luffy charm on him. So my chapter question to you guys is, do you consider Jinbe's crew coming to save Luffy a bit of an ass pull? Do you think it's convenient? Or are you with me? Do you think that this was well earned? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. As always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.